Barron again, and I'm here today with one of my favorite desserts. Everybody thinks you can't have dessert because it's bad for you, but there are amazing, yummy desserts that are so good for you, where you can still lose weight, keep the weight off, and still have amazing skin and still detox your body. So, my dessert today that I'm starting with and going to show you are my favorite. They're called chocolate peanut butter balls, or dessert bites, I like to call them. And you can make this in a number of different ways, but I just love having these healthy treats on hand. They're a great little snack in the afternoon, although I usually do them, sorry, that's the doorbell. I usually do them for dessert. And you know, you don't want to do these every day, obviously, but if they're a really just nice, healthy dessert that if you have on hand, you can keep them up in the refrigerator for up to 3 weeks, which is so nice. And you can keep them in your freezer for even longer. So they're delicious. And these are really a great example of a lot of the recipes I have in my free recipe book that I will put a link for below, so you can get that. And I'll also put the recipe link, the recipe below and above once I'm done with the video. So, and what I love about this one is this has only 4 ingredients, so it's so easy. And it's usually stuff you have on hand, which I love too. So the recipe actually calls for a ½ cup of almond butter. So I'm going to put that right in the bowl. This is so easy, you guys. It's all just in one bowl. So that's a ½ cup. And then you're going to do 3/4 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes. Now, if you don't like coconut, some people don't, although it's such a great healthy fat for you, I urge you to try it. But you can use cut steel oats, I think they're called. Those are good too if you like that type of flavor, but I love the coconut. It's so good, and they have amazing healthy fat. So you put 3/4 cup of that in, along with the almond butter, and then I have a teaspoon of pure maple syrup here. So you're gonna put that in, and that's it, other than in a few minutes we're gonna use some dark chocolate. But 4 ingredients, it's so easy. I forgot a spoon. So really, you just really mix this up. It's super easy. Get all this off here. Okay, and I'll show you kind of what the finished product looks like. I made these ahead of time too, so that you guys don't have to wait, because these take, once you make these into little dessert bites, you have to freeze it for 15 minutes so they set and get a little bit more firm, so that you can roll it in the chocolate later. But I'll show you what the finished product looks like in a little bit, but look at how fast this is. You just mix these 3 ingredients up, which is so fast and easy, and they're so delicious. So again, that was a ½ cup of almond butter, 3/4 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes, and a teaspoon of maple syrup. Okay, so these are pretty ready. I think they're good. Sometimes if they're too, if the consistency isn't right, you might need to add a little more almond butter or a little more of the unsweetened coconut flakes, but this looks pretty good. So what I usually recommend is take about like 2 teaspoon size to make your little dessert bite. And you want to have nearby, before you start making these into the little bites, is you want to have some parchment paper on a little cookie sheet or a plate, because you're going to be putting that into the freezer to let it set. So I just kind of form it into a little ball. Don't know if you can see that from here, but it's just a little coconut peanut butter ball, and you're going to put that right on the parchment paper, and you'll do that. This actually makes 12 of the little dessert bites. So once you have them on the parchment paper, you're going to stick them in the freezer. But I won't do that now. I actually will show you what the finished product looks like before you roll them in the chocolate. So this is these are the little peanut butter bites. They're super yummy. Okay, so these ones are set and ready to go because I made them ahead of time. So then what you'll normally do is, once they're setting in the freezer, you're gonna make your little chocolate sauce that you're gonna roll the balls in. And so what I like to use, I use dark chocolate chips. And the ones I really like, and these are really great if you have a dairy allergy, is these are called Enjoy Life dark chocolate chips. But you can use any chocolate chips, but just make sure they're a higher cacao content, at least like 70%. These are 69%. So these are really nice. You can get these online pretty much anywhere. So then what you do while the peanut butter balls are setting in the freezer is you melt the chocolate in a double broiler. And really all that is you want to use a heat safe dish, and you just put it right over water that's in a boiling pot. You put the dish inside while the water's boiling, and that helps to really melt the chocolate slowly. You can melt it in the microwave, but you know, I don't like the microwave so much. So I like doing it in the double broiler. And then you end up having this yummy chocolate sauce that you're gonna dip the balls in. So then, since I have both of those ready and you guys don't have to wait, pretend it's been 15 minutes, we're gonna take those set peanut butter balls and we're gonna roll them in the chocolate. So this is kind of fun. And this is fun if you wanna have your kids help you. They love doing this. It can be a whole family affair here. And you can just put these right back on that same parchment paper from before, and you'll put them, these are so gooey and yummy. So you'll put them on the parchment paper, you'll do all 12 of them at once, and then you'll put them back in the freezer, and they need about 15 minutes to really set. And then you get this amazing, yummy, good for you, full of healthy fats and antioxidants, little protein, not protein, these are dessert bites, sorry. And so this is one, oh sorry, I shook the camera. These are the little protein bites. You can see they're all covered in chocolate. They're so delicious. I won't eat one while I'm on camera, even though I want to. So you can keep these, like I said, up to 3 weeks in the refrigerator, and even longer in the freezer. So they're so great to have on hand. Kids love them, everyone loves them. You'll love them. Let's see, so if you want more recipes like this, be sure to check out the free link below. It has my cookbook that has similar recipes for snacks and desserts and things like that. And I promise to post the recipe below. And it's, you know, I love these because so many people think that you can't have delicious things and still stay healthy and stay slim and lean. You can have awesome desserts, especially when they have superfoods like dark chocolate and these coconut flakes, all these healthy, wonderful fats that make your skin look amazing and make you feel amazing. And I just, you know, they have the perfect amount of carbs, healthy fats, and protein. So I hope you enjoy them as much as I do, and give me lots of likes and love if you do. Comment below if you try them and let me know what you think. And we'll see you guys next time.